I'm Ikram an architecture student in Abdullah University. I'm coming from Morocco. I have been here for 1 year, which is 2 semesters, and I have never been to Turkey before. This is my first time. I have always had this idea of studying in Turkey, especially architecture. So I have looked for several universities, and I have just decided that Abdullah University is the better one among all the choices that I had. I have had some concerns normally because it was my first time going out of Morocco and first time living alone, first time studying alone without my parents, but I have no regret and I'm happy about my choices. I have always wanted to study architecture, but I didn't know where exactly. So, and I always had also like the idea of Turkey in my mind. So when I combined them both, I have looked for universities like in all over Turkey, and Abdullah University was one of the ones that accepted my request, so I just came here without hesitation. So since my department is architecture, we always like work with both hard and softwares. It also increased my skills with a lot of hand works and with the word of architecture, because I always had this vague idea, but I didn't know what was it about exactly. So yeah, like 2 semesters in architecture makes you learn a lot of things. First of all, we internationals have, I think we have a huge help provided by the international office, because since it's our, like most of us, like it's our first time out of our countries, away from our families. It was, they provided a lot of help for us. They were always there to help or to give advice, or within like the process of our residence permits, or with our like any problem that we face inside or outside the university. In Abdullah University, even when we talk to our like 2nd or 3rd or 4th year students, they always like say that the level of education is also only like increasing. We study things that the people like before us didn't study, and the people that are coming next year is going to study things that are even more complicated and even more advanced. So I think the level of education in Abdullah University is only getting better, and it's a good thing. First of all, when we came to Abdullah University, our first week in Kayseri and in Abgu, the international office took us to many trips. The first one was to Cappadocia. After that, like lately, we went to the Erciyes mountain. We also had the Egyptian day, which was perfect, and I haven't been able really to attend a lot of cultural activities because of my schedule, but these were great. No, I haven't been to any other Turkish cities, unfortunately, but I can talk about Kayseri. I can say that Kayseri is a pretty large city. It has a lot of places where to go, a lot of natural areas, a lot of parks. It also has various transportations, but on the other hand, it's also quiet, which is good for students. It keeps students focused on their studies. First of all, I really advise any international all around the world who's looking for a university, where to go, where to study, to come to Abdullah University, because this university has a lot of choices, a lot of departments, and it's a really good atmosphere where to be. Secondly, before coming here, I advise them to really gather a lot of information, to really have a strong contact with the international office, and to make friends before coming here, because it will make their social life easier.